talking about
big dragon guy?
The
Bailoff?
dragon face?
That's
Bailoff.
That's Bailoff.
Oh, that's Bailoff?
The
Oh,
dragon
shit.
guy?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wazukian was the
Majikaja
priest.
was like that robot thing.
Yeah, Wazukian was like the prophet. priest
He's
guy.
basically Bone
Yeah.
Druid 2.0.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's. Yeah. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Anime Summit podcast. I'm your favorite host, Sam the Mom, okay? And with me every week, of course, is Danny Galileo.
Hello, hello.
And, of course, my favorite, Nick Anthony Wally Ali, cat stuck in a tree.
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
Oh, God.
Still better than Chris Pratt.
Oh, man.
Did you guys see the Bob's
Yeah,
Burgers version of that? It was his voice over the girl's face. Sounded just like her.
No, I did not see that, no. Apparently, people watched the French trailer and were like, yeah, that sounds more like Mario than,
The only thing is, like,
you know.
if you got the original guy to do Mario, it would get annoying after a while.
No, yeah. A lot of people were like, why not just have the original? It's like, no, dude. Like,
It's good for the ho-ho,
there's-
but, like, if you do that the whole fucking movie, I'd go nuts.
there's a reason why he has very little dialogue and already says, like, he only speaks, like, once or twice a game. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
But, like, on the other hand, Chris Pratt, come on. Put your fucking gut into it.
They should have just, you know, got, like, a Brooklyn guy to do it.
He's
you know?
not that bad.
It's not terrible.
That was their
I
slogan.
don't know. I feel like... Yeah. I feel like we need to hear more of it because it wasn't very much.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. We got Jack Black. He'll
But
just talk
anyway,
the whole time.
We'll review that when it comes out, but this time around, bitch, we're doing summer season review. Going into fall right now. It's getting cold outside, and my nipples are hard. Like a diamond, I can cut bread on it. All right?
Bread?
Fuck.
Dude, my fingernail can cut bread.
It's like, would you like a sandwich? Let me get that for you.
Oh my god.
Just shimmy over the bread.
No.
Can you guys hear me shimmying?
Anyway, summer season review. We got a list of shows on the show sheet here. We're going to go down that list and talk to you about what we completed, what our favorites were, and all that good stuff. There was a lot of good shows this season, and some cool originals, I think, as well. And I am excited for fall season, so I'm excited to wrap this up and get into the fall season where there's a lot of cool shows happening. So let's just jump right in. Links.animesummit.net. That's where you can find where to listen, where to pacho, and where to tacho. And, of course, 100 Spotify ratings, please. Get us to 100 ratings, and then we'll do some giveaways. We'll live stream. We'll give away some prizes, have some fun, hang out. And we'll have a new School Days review come out where Danny reviews it. Make her watch School Days if you get us to 100 reviews, 100 ratings on Spotify.
You got to be like 90 by now,
So please.
Right?
I haven't checked.
All right. We'll check next week. That's fine.
But yeah. We'll
We're
check
at
next week.
83.
Oh, okay, so
That's
same
an
as last
improvement.
week, I think. Yeah.
No, that's
Still
like
an
2
improvement
more,
over
right?
just-
We're getting there.
Yeah. 2 more.
At this rate, we'll be
I
there
still
in 10
have-
weeks. Let's go.
Slowly
whatever.
but surely.
You know, a lot of my friends on Facebook, because my Facebook is very personal and close friends only, so, like, I haven't, like, asked anyone on my Facebook to, like, you know, go and do it.
Sam, are
'cause,
you
like,
like 53?
I feel like that's-
right? Who has Facebook?
Yeah, I'm
I have
55.
Facebook.
Because, well,
Fucking boomers.
It's for
boomers,
family
man.
and mostly all that.
I would have want my
It's
family
funny
knowing
'cause
my
Nick-
thoughts.
it's funny because Nick keeps making fun of me for having Facebook, not remembering that I got literally chased off every other social media by people threatening my life. So, like,
Yeah, well, I mean, you know.
Nick was like, "Oh, just get over it."
Nothing.
Yeah. Nick was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot." But no, yeah, like, you know, I haven't asked them to like rate it because I feel like it's disingenuous because they don't listen. But I might just do it just so we can get to 100.
Guys, you don't even fucking listen. Just rate it.
What? So I have a client who they know that I do a podcast and stuff, but they don't listen to anime or anything like that.
Don't
but
make them
they
listen
want
to it.
They want to. What are you talking about? Don't make them listen to us. That's an insult.
That's an
I
insult
take
to them
that.
because it's their time. They don't even follow anime.
I'm
Why?
offended
What am
by
I going
that.
to listen to a woodworking podcast? I don't follow that shit.
I'm offended.
Your offense.
Anyway. But they wanted to support me and everything like that. So they asked for the name of the podcast so they can rate it for us.
Danny, I'm going to go start listening to canoeing podcasts for my
Well,
canoeing
I hope you have
hobby
fun with that. I hope you have fun with that.
that I've never done. I've
God,
canoed
Nick.
once, twice.
Well, fuck, you need another hobby. Jesus Christ. Anyway, fucking A. Listener question of the week.
Wait.
Oh, go
There's
ahead.
along with this episode, there's another episode out for you guys. Did another cinematography
Oh,
episode
shit.
for Spooky Month.
Oh, is it the Hocus Pocus one?
that's...
No, I couldn't do that because you two were Yutzes and we're behind on season.
Oh, yeah. Just do it next time.
Oh, you wanted me to do that tonight too? Shit. Hold on. Because we're recording on Thursday. Fuck! Now, you know what? I can do this while... Okay, no, we're good.
Sam,
Everything's
you
fine.
can sleep when you're dead.
Planning on the podcast. Don't worry about it. Hey. Yeah, when you wake up, you should see that in there on the... And I think Danny uploaded it to the wrong Google Drive. But you can fucking... You'll see that when you get up there.
Yeah.
Anyway... Also, patreon.com/anime summit. If you're a patron, you know that I just put out chapter 2 of Fist of Summit. Hope you guys enjoy that. But yeah, that being said, listener question of the week, Nick.
All right, this is from Lalos TG. Which anime scared you the most? As in, it was so bad it scared you to watch it. I don't know what they mean by this.
I mean, probably just like, things
so,
that were like, because I know
it's a
when
bad
I was...
anime that you're like something you're for like. So
No,
Danny
like
has to watch School Days, so she's scared to watch it. Pretty much.
No. Like a thing that happened in a show or a movie or whatever that scared you. Like a lot of people say that they were scared of the, like the owl
like
from
a literal
The
scary
Secret of
moment,
Nim.
like a jump scare or something
Yes.
or whatever.
No, it doesn't have to be a literal scary moment. It could just something that scared you.
What do you mean?
Like the owl
For
from Secret of Nim.
yeah, or for example, like how
like Bilbo-
I felt uncomfortable. I felt uncomfortable watching Devilman
Okay, that's
Crybaby
good, yeah.
because it was just like.
Was it
to-
not uncomfortable though? Scared. That's uncomfortable.
I mean, I was still like, I don't really want to watch this
All right.
kind of thing.
Well, it's like Lord of the Rings when
remember-
Bilbo lashes out at Frodo for the ring. He's like, ah! Like that.
Yes, that's the thing that scared people as kids. Yes. Not that he necessarily said like what scared you as a kid, but like for me, I remember seeing the commercials for Akira on TV to order the VHS, and they showed fucking Tetsuo Babyface, and that scared the
no.
shit out of me when I was a kid. And I remember Mario giving me the tape to have because he was like, "Here, you can have this. It's good."
You're gonna die in 7
Just watch
days.
it when
Have fun.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't know about this. He's like, no, you'll get over it. It's fine. Just watch it. And I held on to that tape for like 2 years before I watched it. But like,
You had to break the 7
still have
days
it.
curse.
I still have it. But like, no, yeah, like that baby face, when he's like evolving real quick and turns into a big baby thing. That scared the shit out of
Oh,
me.
you
when I
mean
was a
literally
kid.
Akira,
Like,
the
that
big
traumatized
blob
me.
guy?
No, not Akira. Tetsuo, when he turns into the big baby face Johnson.
You mean from Spirited Away, the big baby?
Oh no.
Or do you mean the Rugrats,
This is why-
the big baby, the bully baby from
Nick,
Rugrats?
please tell me you're trolling right now because
The only thing I remember
I
from
can't
Akira
deal.
is
I
the
can't deal
bike
with
slide
this.
and some booba and the big blob guy.
That's because you're watching
the big
you're watching
blob guy is the
everything
thing
at
I'm
2
talking
times
about.
speed.
Yeah, the big blob guy.
The big blob guy thing is what I'm talking about. It looks like a fucking dead fetus.
There was one of those in Redline,
I miss-
too.
This is why people turn off the podcast at the beginning. Okay, you guys go.
Danny already went. You said Devilman Crybaby. I'm going to say Angel's Egg because I was scared. It was so empty.
I don't think you answered the question.
What are you
right.
talking about? I was scared from it. I turned it on and I'm like, fuck, I got to turn the lights on.
I don't believe you.
I gotta turn the
What?
I don't
I didn't know
believe
anything
you.
about it. I was like, this is fucking spooky, dude. This is it's desolate. There's nothing in the world.
I don't believe
What's behind
you.
those windows? That's my answer.
I
Fuck
don't
you.
believe you.
Fuck you. Danny, okay, what's Waifu and Husbando?
Anyway, waifu is Chisato Nishikiga. What's her last name?
Doesn't matter. It's Chisato.
Nishikigi?
She's the best one.
From Lycoris,
Lycoris.
right? Lycoris.
No, it's Lycoris.
Licorice.
Lycoris Recall.
Licorice.
Let me Google how to pronounce it.
I always thought it was Lycoris.
No, it's not
Recoil.
Lycoris. It's Lycoris actually. Hold on, Googling it.
Lycoris Recoil. Because isn't that like an owl or some shit?
Yeah, I'll put my phone up to the mic. Keep talking.
Okay.
Anyway, and Husbando is Alto Goldfield from Vermilion Gold.
Lycoris.
Lycoris.
Can you guys hear that?
Lycoris, okay.
Yes,
yeah, we heard
that.
it.
All right.
Lycoris Recoil, okay. And then also Goldfield from Vermilion Gold. Hell yeah, dude. Okay. Yeah, summer season review. Let's just jump into it. I put a list of shows on the show sheet. This is basically how it is on Mal right now, how it looks on Mal. And then we've crossed out a few things just in case we didn't finish them or deleted them. And we're only going to talk about the ones, obviously, that we finished and that we liked.
And there's two that
all
are not
good
out
stuff.
yet.
And there's okay.
Multiple. Isekai Oji-san is not done. It's delayed. And then there's Summertime Render, which is in Disney jail. So, yeah.
I mean, we're gonna review.
Yeah,
it
we'll talk
separately
about
anyway,
those
'cause it's
later, but they're not. We can't. I mean,
Yeah.
you could sail the high seas for Summertime Render, but we figured most people haven't even seen it yet. So what's the point?
Yeah. So that being said, let's just start at the top of my list here. Call of the Night.
No. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Yofukashi-
Are we going from the top to the bottom? Oh, you know what? That is the top.
We're going just by what's written on the show sheet, so we don't have this mix up exactly.
No, the
what you're doing
seasonal
right now.
anime. I'm on the page.
Okay, yeah, we've already decided that.
But you're changing it. This is how we always did it. We always did go to the Mal page and you just scroll down.
I know, but you're already fucking it up.
Here,
okay?
let me just
okay,
move
fine,
the.
we'll go by
I'll
the
let me
Mal
just move
page.
the stuff on the thing for you. That'll make it easy.
The order that's on the Mal page is basically the order I wrote it down in anyway.
All right.
See, this is exactly what Danny was trying to avoid. So that's why I said, okay, let's just go by the list on the thing. But if you want,
Oh, it literally is in order so far. Yep. See, no, but
This is
you said it
why-
in a way that was scary to me.
oh my god. Okay. I'm like in my mind. I'm like, do I leave this all in or do I just fucking? I'm just gonna leave it because I fucking.
I can't.
I hate my life. It's so fucking funny, dude. I wanted to get mad, but I couldn't because Nick was like, "You're scaring me."
I don't like change.
Nick is like freaking Sheldon.
Yeah.
He's like Sheldon. Sheldon doesn't like change.
Yeah. That's my spot.
It reminds me of like Get Him to the Greek. It's like they told him the show was in 6 weeks, but then he got there and he's like, "Oh, I thought it was in 6 months." He's like, "No, you were told 6 weeks." And he's like, "I don't like change." It's like nobody fucking changed it.
Yeah,
You
that
just
was
weren't paying
literally what I
attention. Oh my god, no, dude, that's fucking funny. God damn it, Nick. Okay. Yofukashi no Utsa, Call of the Night. That's a good one.
Studio Lead-In Films. There's no N in there.
There's
There's one N.
Lid Films.
Lidden. Put the Lidden on it. AAA podcast.
lid on
the-
If you're listening, no AAA. Yeah, AAA podcast. It's Lead-In Films, not Linden. I love AAA. Everybody subscribe to them.
This is the manga by Studio Aqua Aris, and I don't know. It doesn't say who the author is, but yeah, it's a. Oh wait,
You
hold
made
on a
this.
second, I'm on the wrong
I made
thing.
this.
Hold on, I was trying to find the adaptation. page. Oh, here it is.
I clicked on it, but my
Yeah,
computer's
this is-
so slow.
Story and art is by Kotoyama.
Oh, thank you. Okay, there
My
we go.
page is still loading.
So who finished this one?
We all did, right?
So I'm actually following the dub for this because the sub, the voices are too soothing and it makes me fall asleep.
Danny's on that ASMR time.
It's a show that takes place mostly in the night. It's a nighttime show.
Yeah.
They secretly
it's
sing
a
lullabies in Japanese, and Danny just falls asleep.
It's a cozy. I mean, it really it's a cozy anime, and
I don't know
like
if it's cozy.
even when I was watching the first three, I just kept catching myself kind of dozing and not really paying attention on what was going on. So I decided to follow the dub. And since the show is on High Dive isn't simulcasting the dub, so it's still airing the dub part.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I'm only up
I
to
remember
episode 6.
the dub was not that good.
I like it.
I watched a few
And
episodes dub.
I heard pretty good things about the dub. Even Mike said that he has a couple people who's watching this and they're really.
But I was
liking
also
the dub.
watching it at like 1.25 speed.
Well, there's your problem.
There's your
Japanese sounds
that's why
great
you
in
suck.
It sounds great in 2 times speed actually.
1.5 in the middle. You can't do it in the middle. You got to go all the way. Same creator as Dagashi Kashi.
Great show. Everybody
And,
watch the ED.
Everybody watch the ED, not the show. Just the
They're
ED.
dancing in Alice in
No,
Wonderland.
I really like it. You know, it's this kid, and he just gets bored of school. He walks around at night because he can't sleep, and he runs into
He's lying flat.
vampire.
He gave up on life.
just discovers the secret society of vampires that are in the city, and he starts hanging out with one of them, Nazuna, and it's really cool. I like it.
Yeah, he's trying to
It's
find. He's trying to accept love, both her and him.
yeah, because
Well, he wants to become a
Her
vampire.
because she's a vampire, and him because he's 14. He doesn't know.
Yeah, but you can't become a vampire unless you're like in love with.
Yeah,
the
the
person
rules of
turning
this
you or
universe
whatever.
say that. Because in regular vampire lore, don't you just become one if they bite you? Or is that wrong?
They have to
There's-
want it.
There's
Okay.
different variations.
Because they can legit just suck the shit out of you and you'll die.
Yeah,
or they
yeah.
can just be like, let me get some of that and then turn you into my.
They turn you into a fucking.
some
tank.
lore, like if you're on the verge of death and a
Yeah.
vampire bites you, you'll become a vampire.
Yeah, like Helsing.
I would let. Yeah.
And the interview with the vampires like that.
I would
too.
let Dracula fuck me in the mouth.
Then Sam, you become a cumpire.
You don't want Nosferatu.
Steerock, you're out.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
vampire. Nah, Nosferatu's ugly.
Yeah, but he's the OG. He's the OG.
Yeah, Sam. What do you?
Next to
What are you
Dracula.
prejudice?
What are you, precious?
All right, we gotta talk about the anime.
Yeah, no, the anime's good. I really like it, and Shuhei Fukuda.
It's like Monogatari, kind
who-
of.
Shuhei Fukuda does a lot of did some of the cuts in what I think is a cool episode, which is the one when the one other vampire, the blondie, tries to turn him, and then Nazuna saves him, and they start fighting. I thought that was a really cool animated sequence and boarded part. Really cool. He's worked on cuts for like the really big moments in My Hero.
Oh yeah,
some of the big moments
because
in My Hero.
they run into the another group of vampires who are trying to claim Ko. They're trying to take the boy for their own.
Yeah, because they think Nazuna is just
And
kind of
they,
messing
yeah, they
around.
make an
and not- 'cause
ultimatum.
she-
They're like,
Yeah.
you have to claim him or we're gonna kill him.
Right, because you can't just walk around knowing about vampires. You're
But they
taking too
said
long,
it in such a
you know,
way that
whatever.
Danny fell asleep. So apparently
Yeah.
it wasn't that threatening.
Well,
Understandable.
Again, I only got up to episode 6. Whatever you guys are talking about, I haven't gotten up to that yet.
Oh, that literally starts in episode 7. All right, spoilers, Danny.
So.
GG.
Oh well, whatever. It doesn't
Gigi
matter.
sneeze?
We don't want
I'm
to.
fine
Let's
with
try
spoilers
not
with
to.
this
Let's try not to
type
do
of
any
thing.
hard spoilers for any of these shows.
Yeah, no, yeah. Let's
We'll
not.
do
Yeah, let's
soft
not.
ones, and not the spoiler. I still have a grudge, Danny. One time you're like, no care. characters did not die in this show. I'm like, Danny, that's still a spoiler. Takes the tension out.
That happened like 3 years
Yeah.
ago.
She's like, I'm
You're
not
still
spoiling.
salty
Nobody
about
died.
that?
I forgot what show it was. Too.
Nobody dies in Attack on
Yeah.
Titan. It's fine. But like no, like one of the like the ongoing things in this show is like they play video games together. You know, late at night and whatever, and they straight up are playing Street Fighter like on what is not a PlayStation. I'll just call it
they
not a
called it
PlayStation.
the controller said Sunny, like Sunny or something.
Yeah, it just said. Yeah, it didn't say Sony. It said Sunny. Yeah, and but they were playing. But the game on like the screen was straight up like Street Fighter Alpha, like the PS1 port of Street Fighter Alpha 2, or 3,
Avenue
and I thought it was
Brawler.
hilarious. Yeah, I thought that was hilarious. I thought it was like, okay, you just straight up put Street Fighter in here. I don't know what the deal was with that, but that was pretty cool.
They were bonding.
And I think it's a nice show. It's kind of slice of lifey, you know, a little bit like they every day.
Yeah.
Isn't
Sam,
new
this is
thing.
the
But then-
kind of show you would like Bakemonogatari if you like this show.
I should finish.
Bakemonogatari
I should watch those.
is the best version of this type of show. But because the reason it's the same is because like it's mostly about two characters, and then sometimes other characters show up, and the two characters are like bantering back and forth and trying to like win the battle of wits and like get the other one. It's got like Kaguya a little bit, where like it's like they get the other one to confess or whatever. It's not as crazy as Kaguya, but like that's what Bakemonogatari is. Except Bakemonogatari is better rated, but this is still a good show.
Yeah, this is probably not as actiony as Bake.
I don't know. That one
But,
didn't have
like-
that much action. It had some, but
Oh, okay. But like, yeah, no, I really like this show. I really like the atmosphere. The backgrounds.
yeah,
are
the
really
backgrounds
nice.
are sick. It's like the nightlife looks great.
The relationship building between the Nazuna and Ko are pretty cool. I really like it. So I think it's great. I think I hear a lot of people like the manga. I don't know which is better. I've never read the manga, but I do like the show a lot. I think they did it justice.
The manga
so.
doesn't have an OP. Checkmate.
That's true.
I will say
doesn't.
I liked the ending. It kind of reminded me of the Red Line ending. that's a semi spoiler, I guess, but
The red line ending.
yeah, like the very end of it.
Oh,
Spoilers,
okay.
kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. Yeah, nobody dies in red line, by the way.
Yeah, we're not spoiling anything.
But like,
I think actually a lot of
but yeah.
characters died in Red Line.
But yeah, Call of the Night. I think it's really good. Y'all should watch it. 13 eps right now. I think there's going to be another season, pretty sure, because the manga's still going. But yeah, I like it a lot. I like the character design a lot. I like everything about it, pretty much. It's very nice. Very nice show.
My favorite part was when Nazuna, she leaned over to Ko and she's like, "Pardon my sandwich breath," and then Danny falls asleep from the ASMR.
Your favorite part is when Danny falls asleep.
Dude, if you know, you know. The sandwich breath line is a classic in the ASMR community, okay?
You know, Nick, you're an asshole.
Oh, man. Okay, moving on. Devil is a Part-Timer 2. Anyone watch this?
No, I didn't.
Unfortunately, I did.
Season
Look,
one.
just watch season 1 and you're good. This one's not bad. It's just like, it's just super mid. It's like that.
I was going to say, you said unfortunately, like, was it not that good?
It wasn't terrible. It was fine. A different studio picked it up. It was, I think the original one was like White Fox or somebody. This is Studio 3 Hertz, 3HZ. But yeah, I mean, it kind of picks up from where the first season left off, and then it ends kind of at the end of an arc, but kind of at the start of another arc, so you're not like fully fulfilled in the ending. And the character designs look a little different too, slightly. But it's it's just like a supernatural action show. It's kind of like, oh god, what's that one with the famous opening? Noragami a little bit, not as good as Noragami. The first season of Devil's Part-Timer is cool because like, the devil, he has to fucking work at McDonald's. He's like this fish out of water type of thing, Yeah, I think people on Mal are comparing it to Spy Family and Chibi Devil. What? Okay, I don't know why they're comparing it to Spy Family. I guess it's kind of like, it's not as
Probably
There's
because
a little girl
of
and you got a family.
the little girl. Yeah.
The Spy Family is
Isn't
better.
like-
Spy Family is a million times better.
Isn't like the little girl that shows up supposedly the like two main characters' daughter?
Yeah, she's supposed to be the daughter. It's like Sailor Moon, like Chibi Moon kind
yeah.
of. She just shows up.
Yeah.
Or like, what is it?
Yeah.
Didn't that happen in like the Brady Bunch? Like every sitcom, they just bring in a little kid to fucking yell at you. I don't know, but
Bring a little kid to fucking.
the writers
my
didn't know what to do.
God.
Oh yeah, it's a little bit like Maid Dragon, like Devil. Okay, look, they're fighting. Basically, they're fighting some angels. The devils are the good guys here, and they're fighting Gabriel. He's the main bad guy, and that's kind of the main gist of it. But they find it's just kind of like a lot of stuff happening, and not. It doesn't have those character moments that are so cool in the first season. The first season's really old, and I watched it like 6 years ago, but it came out in 2013. But anyway, yeah, the second season, it kind of has the problem of like Sailor Moon Crystal, where it just does plot, and not enough of the. It does a little bit of like the day-to-day like character moments. Like you have what's his name? The long-haired guy. He's one of the devils. I forgot his name, but he's like trying to buy a TV, and the devil, the main guy. What's his name? God damn, I'm so bad.
Mao.
Yeah, Mao. He's like, I have a coupon. Like that's the type of shit I like from this show, where they're just trying to scrounge by.
Right.
They're fucking like super powerful devils, and it's just kind of funny. But yeah, they got a little bit too much into the plot, and it was fine. It was like a 5 out of 10 for me, but
Should have been like a balance kind of.
yeah, and the first
Yeah.
season was funnier and just more charming, I would say. So just watch the first season and then wait for season 3 and see if it gets better. But yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Classroom of the Elite 2. Did anyone watch this?
Me. I freaking binged this while I was sick.
Did you fall asleep?
No, I did not fall asleep. I definitely didn't fall asleep on this.
What'd you think of this one?
This is like, again, I've said this in past episodes where I'm starting to really like shows that have like
Death games.
heavy kind of like the death game kind of scenario, like Kakaguri and Tomodachi Game.
So Danny, you're not like the battle bots like some. You're just like death game Danny.
Sure,
Death game Danny.
I'll take that. But like there's mystery behind it too. So, and this is the second season of Classroom of the Elite Studio Lurch, right?
Yep,
Studio Lurch, I think.
Lurchy.
Yeah. Based on a light novel, and it pretty much follows Kiyotaka, and like he doesn't want his classroom to know on how smart he is, so he like all his plots that he kind of spurts out, he gives the credit, like he gives the credit to someone else, and because he literally doesn't want any other classroom to know that he's pretty much like the brains.
He's the Illuminati.
Of his class.
He's the Illuminati.
Yeah, he's pretty much like the Illuminati. He's one of his nicknames is like the false genius, or so, and like season 2 kind of there's a lot of games that goes on, and also he kind of starts to really manipulate Kei Kurizawa, which he thinks as Kei as more of a pawn, but he doesn't want anyone to know that like they're associate with each other, so they are in contact with between them is very discreet and stuff. But you can also see that Kei is starting to form like romantic feelings towards Kiyotaka.
Oh yeah, the girl who got bullied. Didn't all the girls get
Yeah.
bullied?
I mean, this is like a heavy bullying show and everything. If you have any sort of like trauma and you're not comfortable with like any form of bullying, like this is a definite like heavy trigger.
It's fine.
Kind of show.
They just waterboard her a little bit, you know.
They don't just waterboard her. They do a lot
Why can't
of
I find
things.
what's her name? She's the blonde girl.
Her name is.
Oh, you know what
Curizello.
fucked me up? I wrote
Or are you talking about?
I wrote down
are you
Horikita in my
talking about
notes. That's the other girl.
I mean, there's another blonde chick.
Oh,
Her
Kushida,
name
she
is,
sucks.
Yeah,
that
Kushida is
bitch.
like two-faced bitch.
Yeah.
She's two-faced bitch. She wants to get rid of Kiyotaka.
She has like the fake
and,
smiles and everything.
Suzune.
Yeah.
She wants to expel Suzune and Kiyotaka out of the school and everything like that.
Because she had a
And-
blog and then everybody ostracized her because she was a bitch.
Yeah, that was like her past.
Apparently,
and
it's really
everything like
easy to
that.
get ostracized in Japan, according to anime.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Everybody
know.
gets bullied.
But I don't know. I really enjoyed this a lot.
Sure.
I'm excited. I really, as much as I like this, it almost makes me want to go and read the light novel, because I'm really curious on the story and just how it progresses and stuff. And I'm not big on light novels. I'm more of like, give me a manga, I'll read that, or a graphic
Not
novel.
enough
and
pictures in
stuff.
a light novel.
Well, that's the thing. Like, that's pretty like a light novel is pretty much just a book, just with less pictures in it. They'll have like some drawings here and there, but it's not a lot.
Yeah. So like,
So-
I think it was a fun show, but I don't think it wasn't like for me that good. Like it was fun though. But like the problem,
I don't know. I was on the edge of my seat constantly.
the thing about it is like the main guy is so overpowered, but it's kind of fun to watch that. Like in Death Note, you had two overpowered characters, but they were enemies, so you could see their battle, and that was cool.
Well, in season 2, what's his name? Ryuen, he is definitely spectacle out of like who was like the pretty much the ringleader of
He was like Class C,
Class
right?
D?
Or D?
Yeah.
Wait,
He was Class C.
I'm
right?
sorry. Did you just say he was spectacle? You mean skeptical, right?
Skeptical, sorry.
Dannyism. Let's go.
Leave me alone. Okay, I'm sorry. Now,
He did make a spectacle at
You
the
know,
end.
side
when a
note,
thing happened to him.
I was really
No
embarrassed
spoilers.
last week when I said imaginating whatever I said. You know, I was really embarrassed by that. Okay?
I'm sorry. Don't be embarrassed. It's really like it's such a you thing. I love it. Like that's one of the things I love.
The thing
about
is,
you,
like,
so
it's close
yeah.
enough.
Yeah. Sorry.
The word is close
yeah.
enough.
No. Like it's like we know exactly what she's saying. Like it's not an issue. You know what I mean? So it's like that's why it's funny. Okay. Go ahead. Sorry, Danny. So he makes a spectacle. But he's skeptical, so he's about
He
to
makes
make
a
a
skeptical spectacle.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna talk.
He
anymore.
throws his
It's
trash
fine.
in the receptacle.
No, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Danny. No, like it's good. It's good. Okay. So, but I probably threw off your train of thought now. I'm sorry. But like, yeah. Like he's skeptical of.
Sam just wasn't even listening.
Yeah, he's like pretty much trying to figure out who the ringleader is. Of
Oh
Class
yeah, he's
D,
trying to beat it
and-
out of the other classmates.
Yeah, and that's kind of where the season 2 ends off.
Yeah. Let's not spoil too heavily,
and-
but there's
Yeah, but
there's a
again,
showdown
like
at some point.
us as the viewer, you know, we know like who it is, but Ryuen doesn't.
Yeah, he's on the
so-
top of
and-
the Mal
and
page. It's
going-
obviously Ayano Kuji.
right. Well, I mean, in the universe, Ryuen doesn't know.
Yeah.
But going off on your statement about Death Note, on how there's like 2 OP characters, I'm kind of going to disagree with you on that, and I'm going to say Ryuen is that other like OP character of Classroom of the Elite because he definitely has like a lot more schemes going on. He pretty much has Class C wrapped around his finger. It's just,
or does he?
He is definitely a lot more kind of ruthless with punishments and stuff in his classroom versus what goes on. Yeah,
that's
in
his
Class
motto
D.
is like power is like violence.
Right.
Something.
But you also have to remember, there are other like quote unquote leaders from like Class A, for example. We don't know what their situation is like.
Oh yeah, because what happened in the island? Season 1, it was all the classes. Was Class A and B big in that one, or was it still C?
No, it was still Class C and D.
Okay.
They were very
Class
like,
A and B are just so far
the
above.
Island. Yeah, that's why like Class B and A are just all like they're practically a lot more smarter people in that group than there is in Class D and Class Z. And the only way for you to move up in classes is everyone in the class has to do well.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what happened in season 1. And then that's when they went to like that big island and everything like that. But
yeah, it was a fun show. It was flawed.
It's fun.
I think it was flawed, but it was fun. So yeah.
I don't know. I kind of disagree with you, but that's fine.
It was a fat 5 out of 10. Just kidding.
Damn, Nick.
I agree. I mean, I don't agree that it's a 5 out of 10. So
5.5.
Okay, Rent a Girlfriend 2.
Speaking of 5 out of 10s.
Damn.
I liked this one
might be
too.
generous.
I don't know what people are being so hard
because
on
the guy sucks.
For. He doesn't
makes anime
suck. He's
nerds
just
look like winners.
misunderstood.
It makes me look like a winner.
No, Nick.
Danny, you're going to watch School Days and you're going to
you're-
be like, this guy is way better than the fucking Rent-A-Girlfriend guy. And that's saying something.
Flat out, I am going to say that is
Kazuya,
a hard
that's his name.
no. That is a hard no. He is not better than Kazuya.
Kazuya's a 2-time and 3-time and 4-time and bitch.
4-time, 2-time and 3-time, 4-time.
You can tell that Kazuya just honestly really has feelings for Chizuru.
Yeah, no shit. That's his only thoughts.
But obviously, like, the circumstances are just way complicated and way out of proportion.
He leads every other girl on. He's like, well, you never know. Maybe if Chizuru dies, I got a backup plan,
The only person he honestly leads on is Ruka.
Yeah, that's one more than it should be.
But honestly, Ruka is, personally, she's a little bit hyper aggressive.
Yeah, she's very clingy.
So, and then there's Sumi. Sumi kind of has feelings for Kazuya, but like she doesn't
she's too quiet.
say anything about it.
She's too demure.
So, and Mommy is just a fucking bitch.
Mommy is secretly the best character. Everybody go watch the Mother's Basement video where he craps on Rent-A-Girlfriend. Okay. It's really funny. But yeah, Mommy, he just says, it's like, yeah, since the main character sucks so bad and she's punishing him, she's secretly the protagonist.
But I mean, at the end, it definitely gets a lot more sentimental, especially with Chizuru's grandmother and stuff.
Yeah, Chizuru is the only character worth anything in this show. So you get 4 points out of Chizuru and 1 point for Mommy punishing Kazuya. That's how I came to a 5 out of 10.
Haterade.
Yeah.
Did Sam watch this or no? Sam might get a kick out of it. It's trash.
I watched the first couple episodes. I mean, I like the first season. I just didn't watch this one because I thought,
it's like The Bachelor or something. It's just like, you know what you're getting into. It's like Jersey Shore.
I mean, I'm watching it as a waifu show. Yeah. I just ignore the guy the whole time. You know what I mean? Just like, okay, yeah, he drives the story for
that's
the
problem. Like,
I'm here for the.
He's so shitty.
I'm here for the waifu. I'm here for the waifus. But I'm here for the waifus. So no, I didn't watch it.
I don't get how Chizuru doesn't just like, just doesn't fucking off that dude. Like she's so far out of his league.
Just fucking kill him. It's fine.
Just murk him. Bop bop.
Just ice him, dude. Fuck it.
She's like 10 leagues above where he is. I'm not talking about looks. I'm talking about as a human. But also looks.
I mean, Trisha's 10 leagues above me, and I landed that. So
shit.
I mean,
you're still better than Kazuya, though.
I like how Nick was like, he agreed, but then was like, still better than Kazuya. Still better than Kazuya. Calmer than you are.
Calmer than you are, dude.
Nah, dude, I like it. I mean, I haven't seen season 2, obviously, but I was gonna plan to watch it later.
This dude is like, he's a creep.
All right.
He just like sneaks into Chizuru's porch and like leaves her shit, and then like he stalks her all the time, like every episode. And she rewards him.
I wonder what she's doing today.
Mommy's the only good one. She shows up to his work and subtly bullies him.
Mommy's a bitch, okay?
I kind of like Mommy. She's got moxie.
She's the
Doesn't
ex,
she
right?
cheat on him like a whole lot or something?
Yeah, that's why she's a
Yeah,
fucking
good.
bitch.
Maybe he deserved it.
And like, you know, she's like,
Did they even do it yet?
why is all of a sudden? I don't think so.
This is why she cheated on him, because he didn't put out.
Would you put out on the first date?
If it was Mommy, yeah. Sumi, I would go to jail. Like, I don't care if she's 40 years old. People would think she's 17 or something.
Okay, I will say the date that Sumi and Kazuya had at the aquarium was adorable.
Yeah, it was.
It was so cute.
In a
It
little
was so
sister kind of
cute.
way.
Well, it was for his birthday.
Yeah.
So I'm over here just cracking up right now.
She's too frail, Danny.
What do you mean?
No. She would die in childbirth.
Sam, are you crying? Are you crying over there? No. Yes, you are. I can tell.
Okay. You got Ruka. She's crazy. Sumi. She's frail. Mommy. She's kind of hot.
She's
you
a
got
bitch.
Chizuru. She's a goddess. Nobody is worthy of Chizuru. Not even the president.
You guys are just, like, here's why it's so hard to do a podcast with you. You two are the biggest bullshitters in the fucking world. You understand? I have
What are
to
you
do this shit.
talking about?
I have
Nick
to
is
do
the bullshitter.
You guys arguing over a show is the funniest fucking thing. I have to do this every week with these two, just so you guys know. Like, I have to do this every week with them. It's so fucking funny. I'm so surprised I haven't died yet from like just not being able to breathe. You guys are just goofy. It's so fucking funny. You have Nick praising the worst character, and then Danny trying to legit explain why it's like a a decent show, a somewhat decent show, and she's just like, she knows Nick is bullshitting, but like, she's just like, no, you don't understand. Like
80% serious.
More like 60%.
And might I add,
serious.
Mommy's English voice actress was pretty good.
And Nick is just like, why doesn't fucking Chizuru just fucking kill this dude? Like,
Yeah.
just
Who
get
are
a
the cops
gun.
gonna believe, her or him?
Do him a favor. God, dude, I'm dead. I'm dead. Please come identify body. Someone call Trisha. God, fucking damn it.
Trisha, come help.
Let's fucking move on before I fucking shit myself. Jesus.
Call an
fucking-
ambulance, but not for me.
Yeah, but not for me. Call the
All
ambulance.
right, so we can agree
Okay.
it's a 5 out of 10. I'm gonna watch season 3.
No, I do not agree with you.
I'm gonna keep watching. It's trash. I like it. I want to see how bad
What
the
do
main
you- what do
character
you-
will fuck it up.
Danny, what did you rate season 2, and then we'll move on.
I gave it an 8.
Typical.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I think
Fuck you, bitch.
You gave the last one, and you gave the last one an 8 too, right?
Hang on. Let me double check on what I gave.
You
it.
check.
Yeah,
on
I
that.
gave it an 8. I gave it an 8.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you like it? You still like the show? Okay.
Yeah. It's
All right.
cute. I like, and the character design for all the characters are really cute too.
Yeah,
so-
that's
Yeah,
good
I've
character
always liked
design.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
you
good.
know why Danny likes this? It's fucking TMS Entertainment. I just saw that. I thought it was A1.
You got a problem with that,
Every
bitch?
every time it's TMS Entertainment, Danny just goes down. And she's like, ooh.
Then he's like, I don't know why, but I like this.
It's Studio TMS Entertainment and Studio Comet.
Yeah. So technically,
Wait, what? Where does it say Comet?
on the page, I think.
Oh, I'm not on any. I'm on Mal. Okay, whatever.
I'm on Annie.
Anyway, Made in Abyss, the Golden City of the Scorching Sun, Retsujutsu no Ongyokyo. Freaking, we talked about up to episode 5 on our Made
I
in
thought it
Abyss
was
review.
6.
6?
I
Was
don't
it
know.
6?
Whatever.
I thought it was 5. But we reviewed the movie that takes place in between season 1 and 2, and then talked about our first impressions with this. I think we all finished it.
Yes.
Yep.
I really thought when it did the like backstory part of like how the Golden City came to be, it was really fucking cool. We love Made in Abyss. I think a lot of our Discord loves the manga. A lot of us love the anime. A lot of us love both. And
It's the best
I
show
haven't
that you
read any of the
can't
manga.
recommend to anybody.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and it's tough. Kinema Citrus. I really like it. It's such a good show, and I think this whole arc talks about they fit all this arc.
This
into
really goes
season.
into the lore.
This really goes into.
On like Golden City.
Yeah, it's less about
and
Rico
it's, like,
and more about the other characters.
how like pretty much like the founders of. Do you guys know how long it was
I don't know.
when the
Between the
Voyagers went?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I don't.
It must
I
have
don't
been quite a
remember.
while because there
Yeah.
was no city around the abyss, right? So
Yeah.
Right.
it must have
It
been.
was
Yeah.
more of like a small village.
Must have been a
kind
long
of
time,
thing.
like 100 years or something. I'm guessing. I don't know.
Takenori Sukuma does a lot of big like shows, key animation wise, right? And he's the animation director for Seven Deadly Sins on some episodes as well. And he just is like, man, like his cuts in the show. I just like I fucking love what Matsuyuki Kojima has done with Made in Abyss, and I think it's really good. Like they do the manga justice, I think, from what I hear. And you got to find out something about like it also talked about like Regu's past a little bit.
Oh yeah,
One
that was
of
like the last part of the
who's,
show,
like-
last quarter of it.
Yeah, one of the characters who's like a key to the village.
Yeah, Fapata's
You know?
is talking to him.
Yeah, which I don't want to say too much about that. I already spoiled enough just that.
Well,
But,
yeah,
like,
him and
it was
Fapata
really cool.
they have their recollection of memories.
And he doesn't remember, right? That's the
Yeah,
whole
he's
thing.
had
It's like, 'cause when
amnesia
they-
the whole time.
Yeah, when they found him in the beginning, he didn't.
How did he
remember.
get up to the surface
But-
and why? Did they ever explain that?
They didn't explain that
Okay.
yet. No, at least not in the anime. But like the now Prushka, the whistle, is now like sculpted and fully like fleshed out.
Yeah,
and
they did
usable.
that in
So,
the
like,
first
when
5 episodes.
yeah, and then there's a part where Rico uses it, and it turns like Regu's
It makes
like
him Super Saiyan.
It basically pretty much that's what happens. Yeah, and like because then I totally forgot that Regu himself is like is a relic. So like I was like, wait a minute, but then I realized, oh yeah, he's a relic himself. So that's probably why he has like this extra, layer of power that he hasn't tapped yet because he doesn't know what his full potential is really, right? So
Yeah.
but there was a lot of moments in it too where I was just like, oh
Yeah, right when I started back in the show, it was like one of the most brutal episodes. I was like, oh god, I shouldn't be eating eggs right now.
yeah.
The show gets -1 point for being hard to eat while watching.
You just
Oh
forgot
yeah,
it was
you
made
did
in
say
Abyss.
that.
You just forgot it was made in Abyss and decided to get breakfast while you
Yeah.
fucking. But yeah, no, dude. I liked it.
The
What were
show's
some of
great.
your-
If you like watching people give birth, this is a great show for you.
Yeah, you don't want to like this is the type of show that if you watch it with somebody, they have to make sure that they watch it from the very beginning.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
if they walk in
obviously.
and something weird goes on, they're just gonna look at you strange, like, "What the fuck are you watching?"
They're going to be like, hands above the covers.
Yeah.
This is a gross show.
Right.
It's like really. There's a lot of body horror and like just like blood and guts and stuff.
Yeah, especially when it does the flashback of like how the Golden City came to be and stuff.
Oh yeah.
the Voyagers.
Oh yeah. The origins
They all
of the
get
Golden
sick.
City is crazy.
That's a crazy part.
And like
yeah.
eventually, when you find out the big secret about it and Fapata's reason for going back to it and everything.
Yeah, there's a. I feel like every arc is gonna have some major, just really, really super gross point in it. Like, that's, I mean, god damn it, dude.
Yeah,
But
and I also liked Nanachi's when like her climax in this arc was cool. Because in the first
Yeah,
5
she went
episodes,
through,
she went to the big dragon dude and like made a deal with him to be back with Mitty. But she couldn't move from that spot, basically.
I like it because like she still had an internal struggle. Like it wasn't that long ago, you know, time wise, what happened with Mitty, right? So like she's still struggling with it, and I think it was cool that they touched on it again. You know, it makes sense that it's still bothering her in some way, and she had to get over that. You know what I mean? And that was really cool. That was a really cool part.
What was that guy's name? Maji Kaja? Or is that a different guy? They all had like really weird names because it's like a made up language.
If you're talking about
big dragon guy.
The
Bailoff,
dragon face?
that's
Bailoff.
That's Bailoff.
Oh, that's Bailoff?
The
Oh,
dragon
shit.
guy?
Okay.
Majikaja
Wazukian was the
Majikaja
priest.
was like that robot thing.
Yeah, Wazukian was like the prophet. priest
He's
guy.
basically Bone
Yeah.
Druid 2.0.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's a little bit.
I love how
but
they
yeah,
list
dude.
Prushka in the characters in this. Oh god, that's fucking morbid. All right. God, this show is so icky.
Yeah, dude.
It's icky. Blah.
It's icky, but it's so
Secret
good.
best character
So
is
damn
Ma.
good.
It's just a pink fucking Wobbuffet, pretty much.
Wobbuffet. Dude, I love Faputa, and I love Nanachi. I love Nanachi so much. I've always loved Nanachi. She's so cute.
Yeah, she's
Danny-
definitely my favorite.
I was gonna say, Danny, what was your favorite moment? And did you? I mean, you finished it obviously, but like, what was your?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think I really enjoyed a lot of the, like the flashbacks where Vueko was just kind of talking about the past and how they got
How
to
the city came to be and stuff.
Right, yeah, like how they got to, I think they're at the 6th layer, correct?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
aren't they
so
only at the
just like
entrance
how-
of the 6th layer?
It's basically
Spoilers?
like, yeah, kind of, yeah, something like that. It's like the beginning stages of the 6th layer.
Yeah, they're
pretty
like
much.
kind of in
Or-
it.
Yeah,
The capital of no return, pretty much, because
of the unreturned. This is the point where it's like you
Unreturned.
literally can't go back. There's
Yeah.
no way to go back.
There's
yeah.
and there's one of the characters starts walking up some stairs at one point, and they just start to melt.
Yeah. Like if you do end up going back, it's like stuff written in legends. Like it's not. Yeah, it's like pretty impossible. But
So did
Pretty-
Rico's mother get this far or no? Or she got farther?
I don't remember. Or wasn't it just the 5th layer with like that field of
Oh, that
flowers
might have
or
been.
something?
I don't think the mother made it this far. But maybe she did. I don't know. Well,
No.
because Ozen had to bring Rico up inside of the other relic.
Yeah, the whole point is like Rico's mom is at the bottom.
Supposedly.
So I'm sure she crawled back up a couple times, but not from here. Definitely not from here. Yeah, so like who knows? You know what I mean? That's like the whole
yeah, I
goal,
see what you're
right?
saying,
It's like
yeah.
fucking, yeah. So like definitely, gone finding his dad or whatever kind of thing. But like still got Hunter x Hunter on the brain. God fucking damn it. Dark Continent. Okay,
And
moving
now
on.
he's gone with the wind.
oh no.
I think I said that in the Hunter x Hunter episode.
But yeah, dude, yeah. Main Abyss, too. Really cool. I can't wait for more of it. Lycoris Recoil.
No, it's Lycoris. Do I need to get out the Google again?
Lycoris. Get out the speech thing.
this in Google only.
Licorice. Licorice Recall is what Nick calls it. Liquor in the front, poker in the rear. That's what I call it.
They don't have the googly moogly up here.
Lycoris.
The googly moogly.
Okay.
Lycoris Recoil.
How do you?
That's a tongue twister.
I got.
Yeah,
my
dude,
YouTube up here.
Recoil. Recoil.
Okay,
Just say it the Japanese way, man.
It's a flower.
Recoil.
It's a red lily or something.
Yeah, dude.
Also,
A1
her
Pictures
outfit is red.
This is such a cool fucking show, man. I love this show so much. It's a
Best character designs of the
A1
season.
Pictures. Character designs were sweet. The uniforms were really sweet designs. I really love the design of Majima, the bad guy. I thought he was
actually
cool. He's like
Majima.
an evil Majima.
Sorry.
He's a fucking evil, like Spike Spiegel looking motherfucker.
Oh yeah, he does kind of look like Spike.
He kind of
This
looks
is
like
a prequel to Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, he's kind of.
No, he looks like fucking Midori and Spike.
Yeah. He's like a tweaked out version of
He's
Spike.
Midori on meth.
Yeah, but like, I really like Mizuki too, the glasses waifu. She's funny.
Oh yeah,
all the character
old,
dynamics are really hilarious.
over the hill lady who's probably only like 25.
She's like, I may look 14, but I'm actually 20. It's like,
Wait,
dude, shut up,
is
Ma.
she only 20?
No, I think she was.
No, I think she's 30.
She's like, yeah, she's like in her late 20s.
No,
or 30
Karumi
or
said
something.
she was 30.
Oh, she's. Okay, so according to Mal, she's 27.
Wow, fucking Christmas cake. Gross.
But then there was that scene where they were like trying to follow the guy in the bar, and she's like, I may look 14, but I'm actually 20. Like, it's really fucking
Oh yeah,
funny.
dude. That's
But
what
no.
I want them to say.
Like, the character dynamics between everybody is so funny. But yeah, this is like that one about the secret government divisions called the Lycoris. Lycoris.
Do I need to pull out the phone again?
Pull out pronunciation manual.
Oh my god, let's do that.
And they basically make it so, like, crime and peace is upheld. You barely see any crime because it's being taken care of by the Lycoris, like, so quickly and secretly. And the main characters, Takina and Chisato, they work at a cafe called Lycorico. And it's kind of like a for-hire version of the Lycoris, just in case they need, like, special shit to be done. It's also a place where they send Lycoris when they're not working directly at the DA, the Direct Attack Organization. And so the beginning, Takina kind of fumbles the bag on a job, or at least does something kind of wild. She gets the job done, but does something kind of wild and puts other people in danger. So she gets sent to the cafe, and then Chisato and Takina just do jobs together the whole entire show, and they become friends, and they're
It's actually
having a good time. It's
Takina.
really fun. Takina. Naishikai guy and Takina. But yeah,
The one
dude,
character
like,
looks like Danny. Sakura.
she kind of looks like Danny. a little
Anime
bit, dude.
Danny.
Except Danny's
or
got
maybe
like pink
Fuki
hair.
mixture.
I have purple hair.
Yeah, but
Oh,
it's the
it's
same,
purple right now.
same
Yeah.
kind of thing.
In my manga, she's got purple.
I look like Robota. Just a robot.
Yes.
face.
Robot face Johnson. Yeah, dude, I really like it. It's in my opinion, it's the roommates show this season.
They're roommates.
Chisato and Takina OTP.
They really are,
They're-
dude. The fan art for this is so
They really
good
are.
too.
Yeah, the art when this show came out, dude. Artists went wild on Twitter. It's so good seeing all everyone's art, and also the handstand trend happened because of this show.
Oh, you get a
Which
skirt
is-
in your handstand?
Yeah, the when that episode came out, artists on Twitter like did a bunch of characters in that position where they're holding up their skirt and doing a one-armed handstand. I don't remember what the context of that episode was, but like,
If you're a gymnast, you could maybe do that. That's so hard to do. Like you have to balance against a wall to do that, pretty much.
yeah, they were against the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like it was really funny. I don't remember the context of that episode. They were running around doing a bunch
Even
of
a
different
one-arm
jobs.
push-up is hard to do.
But it gets really cool. Like obviously, like it's kind of like it's a little episodic, right? But like there's an overarching plot that kind of, the Majima, the bad guy's trying to expose like what Lycoris are and stuff.
He's the good
And-
guy. He's trying to get the sheeple to realize. And then he plants a bunch of guns around the city. So it basically just turns into America. I'm just kidding. The funniest fucking scene in this whole show is a guy finds a gun under a park bench or on it or whatever. And he's like, "What is this?" Duh? And then a cop walks up to him. He's like, "Hey, put that gun down." And the guy fucking fumbles the gun and kills himself on accident. It's like The Happening.
Like, what are you... Dude, it's a gun. Like, what are you doing? Like, are you serious? Like, why was your finger on the damn thing? You know what I mean?
It's so funny.
Yeah,
that was
dude,
the funniest part.
But it's really cool because, like, the Lycoris, right? They're, like, super duper assassins, and Chisato's, like, actually a badass. Like, she'll dodge bullets literally at, like,
Oh, yeah,
almost
she's super
point-blank
OP,
range.
yeah. The animation in
She's
this
Super
is
Saiyan
great,
500.
too. Like, the fight scenes.
Oh, it's really good.
Chisato, like, weaving and bobbing and weaving. Who did this? A1 Pictures. Okay. Eat Your Heart Out, artist formerly known as Digi. They did not like.
Yeah,
A1.
it's really good. I don't recognize any of like the staff or the names. I think I recognize this one, which is Tetsuya Takeuchi. He's done. He did Sword Art Online stuff, obviously, because A1,
Yeah.
right? But like, it looks like he also did some stuff in Mirai Nikki, and then he did a bunch of stuff in Lycoris Recoil. But
A1 Pictures
yeah,
always
super
has
cool,
good
man.
character designs.
yeah.
A lot of their shows are very
Yeah.
mid, but the characters look great. So.
Yeah, and this one for being an original I thought was really good. It's very cute. Some moments, they do the waifu roommate shopping, moment trope where they take Takina to get some new clothes. Because Chisato's kind of like the outgoing one, and Takina's kind of the one who's kind of like
Takina,
no,
son, not Takina. Jeez.
I know, but I'm saying it like how white people would say.
Oh,
it.
okay, you're right.
Yeah, you fucked me up because in the beginning you were like,
Takina.
it's Takina.
Actually, my name is Gina.
Takina is like she's kind of the very like matter of fact like no, this is how we have to do it. But let's stop fooling around. You know what I mean? But she kind of loosens up over like the course of the
it's like
show.
the odd couple.
being
You
with
got the
Chisato.
serious one and the Genki one.
And then without spoiling, some things happen where they kind of are like deciding, well, maybe we should part ways and close the cafe and stuff and some other shit. I don't know. It's really cool. You guys should watch it. It's easy 13 episode
Yeah, the parts
watch, in
that
my
make the
opinion.
show great are the character moments and like just the funny little in between scenes. That's how you make cool characters.
Yeah.
And I think, like Devil's a Part-Timer season 2 lacked some of that. It had a little bit, but not enough. Like
Yeah.
this show has like the perfect amount of that.
This show had a nice balance of like that serious action and drama with the comedy
Yeah.
and
it even
cute
kind of
moments. I
tied
don't
in
know,
a
it
little
just
bit too,
did.
because like when Takina and Chisato were playing rock paper scissors to figure out who did the chores, Chisato she has like her superpower from the what is it, the Allen Institute or whatever it's called, and she basically has powers from that. And she actually was that from or does she just naturally have it or whatever? Anyway, she can like see people's muscle
she
movements,
just is.
so she always wins rock paper scissors.
But also they tell her like don't do the first comes rock thing.
Yeah, they give her a strategy
because that's how she
I'm like,
that's
oh,
how she
this is
knows
like
that
kaiji.
you're gonna throw this. Yeah, they're like that's how you know that she's gonna throw this thing. But Danny, sorry, we're talking over you. Like, did you watch this one or you did? Right?
No, I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay. I was like wondering why you weren't saying much. Okay,
Why did you
but
not
yeah.
watch it, Danny? This is, you would love this show.
I just didn't have time.
Yeah, I fumbled the bag on a few shows and I didn't watch because of time either. But I mean,
To be fair, a lot of the
yeah,
top
no.
shows on this list are like less than 7s. Like we skipped a few. Like, well, not yet. We will, but anyway.
okay, Nick, that's because when you score something that's like
No,
a
I'm
7,
talking about
it's
them
like
now. A lot of these are like a 6.8.
you're a 6.8.
Hamada
I'll
Suguro
probably get
Matakonodata
to
only got a
it.
6.79.
I think the only reason why I didn't watch it was because I was already watching too many shows already.
Just don't sleep, Danny.
So-
Come on.
Yeah, it was like the odd one out for you. Yeah, we all had one that season. That was the
and
odd
like
one
I
out.
was kind of interested, but also at the same time I wasn't really all
Danny,
that
it's John Wick with
interested in
lesbians.
it.
What else do you need?
Okay.
I stole that from some, I don't know, fucking Twitter or something. I didn't make it up. Everybody said John
All
Wick,
right.
though. I wasn't, whatever.
But yeah, it was the odd one out for you. Yeah, I understand. That's okay. What about? So we didn't watch this or this. Danny said she watched My Stepmom's Daughter Is My Ex.
I watched part of
I
that.
did.
I wanted to finish, but I didn't have time.
What did you think about this one? Like, I mean, it's
Yeah, this is
obviously
Muhammad Hamada Suguro Matakano Dada. That's what I said. I already said it, Sam.
What did you guys think of this one? I didn't watch it, so
I didn't get to catch up.
So this is for me, I would say this is a kind of show that it's like I didn't really like it, but it was kind of like not that bad of a show. It's that trope where
That's what all
you
my
know,
dates tell me.
the main character
didn't really
the main
like it.
characters used to date, but then they broke up, and then all of a sudden they're step siblings kind of thing, and like they don't want anyone to know that they dated in the past and everything. And I mean, the typical trope is they end up getting together in the end or something.
Did
And,
they? Just spoil
like,
it.
that they don't.
Okay. Dang it. This is the
They
kind of
don't,
show that
which
needs to be a
is
porno.
why
Like straight up.
okay, there are plenty of those out there.
Yeah.
Just go on Pornhub. You'll find them.
You got to go. The
Trust
doujinshi
me.
are better because they have like actual stories and shit.
Well, then, okay, go ahead. You do
Pornhub is
that.
for like.
But I don't want that.
It's for watching
I'm not interested.
Overwatch.
I'm not interested
SourceForge,
in that kind of
filmmaker,
thing.
3D. Lady.
Again,
okay,
I'm not-
Danny.
I'm
Danny,
not
go
interested
ahead.
in that. So
Nick,
I
you
never
why
said
don't
I
you
was either,
go
I'm
in the
just
corner and watch? Okay, Nick, why don't you go in the corner and watch Pornhub for a little
Right.
bit? Danny, go ahead.
anyway, so I was kind of intrigued with the events that were happening because it was definitely different compared to like girlfriend kind of thing. What was that?
That was
He literally turned on.
that was the
Pornhub.
Pornhub intro.
Okay.
Oh my
All right, shut up. Shut up. Okay, Danny, go ahead.
Yeah, so it's definitely different compared to like girlfriend or like the typical kind of like step sibling romantic trope and stuff, because they neither character was kind of wanting to like get back together because they were so aware that they were now step siblings and stuff. Although the main Mizuto, he was kind of trying to like move on and just like accept the fact that they're step siblings now, and it's a like that's it, that's that, we're done, like we're siblings now, let's move on kind of thing. And Yume, she was having a really hard time accepting that they're not together anymore. She kept kind of like pushing the fact that she may want to be with him and stuff, because there was like another
We got a stage 5 clinger.
kind of like male female that was like befriending Mizuto and stuff, and she kind of got jealous by that.
That's how you get
So-
girls. You gotta get another girl to pretend like she likes you. Just pay her like $5 to pretend, like rent a girlfriend, and then the other girls will smell blood in the water, and they'll go for you. Isn't that right, Tom?
Anyway. Yeah,
No.
so I mean, it wasn't like a great show. And like at the end it was kind of weird because they kind of confessed their feelings, that they still had feelings for one another, and that's kind of not
Then do it.
what I wanted to happen. So, and I mean, but in the end they did end up like not getting together. They were like kind of just accepting the fact that they are
Wait,
step
so
siblings and
they have
everything.
feelings, but they're just not going to do anything. This is why Japan has no birth rate.
Oh my God.
You do realize that they're step siblings.
Yeah, they're not blood related, so what?
They're related by marriage, though.
Yeah, so
That's still weird.
I mean, if I found out Trisha was like my step cousin in some weird way
yeah, step.
or whatever the fuck,
If they're not blood
I'd
related,
be
it
like,
doesn't
whatever.
matter.
It's fine. Yeah, I don't care. But like,
We're the Lannisters
if I
now.
figured out that if I figured out that we were
Oh well,
blood
yeah.
related in
Okay,
some way,
that's different. I'm just saying, if they're not blood related,
I don't know. It's been so long, but like, yeah, I don't know. It's weird, but like, I remember in that there's that one episode of Roseanne where like Becky and Mark get married, and then Darlene and David are like, David's like, well, thanks, Mark. I'm related to my girlfriend now, because they're brothers, you know, and they're sisters. Anyway, so the whole show is basically just a struggle for them to be like, who gets a boner first or what?
Danny's like,
Kind of.
yes, but
I mean,
actually, no.
it's honest. Honestly, it's really hard to explain because throughout the whole thing, I'm all like, I have no idea what this show is about. Like,
And that's why it has a 6.79, and Nick dropped it.
I had like I had mixed feelings for it, but I was still kind of intrigued on what happened. So, and I kept talking to Mike, and I think Zayla was watching it too. I'm not sure. But I kept saying, like, in our seasonal channel, like, I don't want these two to get together because I really don't want that to happen. I just want them to accept
Danny wants
that
them to
they
be unhappy.
It's not that I don't want them to be happy. It's just that how about each of them just accept that they're step siblings and just move on and get love interests of their own, not get together.
Yeah, I think the idea. Now I'm kind of with you on that because like, I think the idea is kind of like you guys are exes for a reason.
Right.
You guys broke up already.
Tons
just,
of
like,
exes
get over
just
it,
get
kinda.
back together. Also, isn't
Yeah,
that
I mean,
kinda
I
weird?
did that too. I did that too once, never again.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying?
I've done it a couple times myself.
Wow, bragging!
And
I'm
You had
saying,
two
like-
partners.
Jeez. God damn it, Nick. No, like, yeah, but I'm kind of like that's what kind of would take me out of the show a little bit. It's just kind of because that's kind of what made me not interested.
Right, because
First of all,
I remember during first impressions, you're like, this title, it turns me off so bad.
Yeah, it's like right away. It's like a really like Japanese like porno title.
That's why it should
Yeah,
be porno. That's what I said.
It's similar to like Domestic Girlfriend and like Girlfriend, and it's like it's siscon.
Then
It's-
see,
it's
if it was a porno, then they could compete against their step parents in the other room while they're both doing it,
that's disgusting.
and they'd make louder noises in the walls through the wall.
Can we revert
That would be weird.
from
That would be weird.
porn, please? Like we're not talking about porn. We're talking about
But-
anime right now.
But also,
Like-
just like it seemed like a really fan servicey title, and then now I'm hearing that it's even worse than that. Is that it's mid because it doesn't even seem executed properly. Where these characters are just kind of like, it would be funnier if it was like a thing where they were exes trying not to admit like that they still have feelings for each other, but then they had to throw the step sibling thing in there.
Yeah,
Like it was
I
some
mean,
kind of
there
twist.
were honestly the most funniest moment was with this one character who was friends with Yume. She is starting. She kind of has like a crush on Yume, and she like plays a prank on Yume and pretends to like she like wears a wig and she like goes to a cafe with Mizuto to kind of like ruffle Yume's feathers, and that was like kind of funny. And there was like a cute moment between Minami and Higurashi and Yume where they went to like to go shopping for Higurashi because Higurashi is the friend of Mizuto and she kind of has a crush on him. So the three of them wanted to kind of get like a cute outfit for Higurashi to kind of confess her feelings to Mizuto, and that was like a cute moment because there was like, wow, Higurashi, your boobs are like pretty, like, you know, it was like a boob trope kind of thing where they were like touching each other's boobs and stuff. But overall, like, the show was just nothing really happens. In my opinion, at least. I'm pretty sure somebody else who has seen it and who's kind of interested in like siscon kind of stuff could probably describe it a lot better than I can.
Somewhere
So-
Wormy just sneezed.
I'm just honestly, but like this is not my forte.
So
Like
you're-
this isn't my genre that I know a lot of, and like
It's not your cup of joe.
right. I mean, like I said, like it wasn't bad. Like I watched it all the way through, and that's kind of a big step for me for something like this type of thing. So I may give another type of like siscon show a chance.
Or a emo,
if it's
that's the big one.
similar. So I might even give Domestic Girlfriend another shot because I did actually watch that, but
Sure.
I never finished it.
Okay.
So
All right, moving on.
right,
What
yeah.
do we got?
So Vermilion Gold, I
not
didn't finish
finish.
it. I want to finish it.
I didn't
All right,
finish
moving
it
on.
either.
I want to finish it tonight because it's really cool. But yeah. Anyway,
That had a 6.84 on Mal.
so I didn't finish Engage Kiss either, so we can move on with this. I will say this though, it's not that great. The story's whatever. You know, it's fucking super battle demon waifu cutting up monsters and shit with the guy, and he powers her up by kissing her, and making out, and tonguing.
Oh.
But like the animation when they do like the super big moves and fighting and stuff is super badass. I love the effects on that shit. A1 Pictures. I don't know if it's an original or based on a mango chutney, but I didn't finish it because it's like it got kind of boring. It was kind of
Oh, we also
So anyway,
skipped the Harem Labyrinth, Another World. We ended up dropping that one.
I'm not gonna fucking. This is a good one. The Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting.
Yes.
Which
Yeah,
made
that's
to
pretty
say
good.
Wakakari.
It's a daddy-daughter show. Please have kids, Japan, for the
This
love
one
of God.
was so cute. I
Please
loved
have kids,
it.
Japan, for the love of God. So there's this Yakuza family called the Sakuragi family, and the head of the Sakuragi family, the guy, the main head of the family, the boss, the big man, boss man, he tells his top guy, Toru Kirishima, who's known as the demon of Sakuragi because he is known for like just when he goes and like wrecks a dude, he wrecks him, like hospitalizes them for like 5 years type shit. He basically tells him, your new top job in this family is to look after my daughter. And basically the premise for that is her aunt was the one looking after her, his sister-in-law, his wife's sister, but his wife's like in the hospital, like in a coma. And she has to go back to like doing cafe shit, you know, her working at the cafe and stuff, you know, more often. And so her schedule's going to change. So he makes his top guy, who is like this really, you know, kind of devil may care, you know, carefree badass, to watch over this little girl who's honestly the cutest fucking thing. She's the most, I want to take care of her. I want to make her lunch, and I want to watch Pokemon movies with her. Like, she's just adorable. And so, yeah, that's the whole premise. And
You
it's like
can
a slice
draw
of life.
with her too. She likes to draw.
Her favorite thing is drawing.
Hey, Sam,
she likes drawing.
you know who
Yeah.
else wants to make her lunch? The monsters in Made in Abyss.
No.
I wish you would just stop ruining my life. You know what I mean? Like, just stop ruining everything that is precious. No, dude, like fucking yeah. So it's like a slice of life, and like every day is a kind of a new thing. They kind of grow closer. You see that she starts kind of warming up to him real close. May meet new characters along the way, other people who were in the mafia. Then some mafia shit does happen, you know. And I'm finding out more and more how much I actually love like crime stuff, like mafia stuff. Just in general, like not just with anime, but just in general. And so, you know, I had recently watched some clips from a movie called Legend about the Cray brothers. And I was like, man, I've never seen this movie. Tom Hardy, this badass. And I was like, man, I love mafia shit. And this was kind of just a nice change of pace because it was a mafia thing, but with like some cuteness involved. And it was just really cute. And I love all the
Mafia
characters.
and
Some
lightning.
mafia shit.
That's the name of the show.
Some mafia shit happens at the end, and it's like, oh shit, you know. Obviously, like it's kind of predictable, like oh they're gonna go after the little girl or whatever, you know. Studio Feel and Studio Gaina or Gina, as Nick would say it.
No, it's Guyana.
But it's based on. Okay, so now he changes it, fucking bitch. This is based on a web mango chutney by Sukiya. And serializes in online comic Elmo. Elmo's World. Anyway, favorite character by far is MC.
Toru
Kirishima.
Kirishima.
He's my favorite. I love
Yeah,
him. I
he's
love
best
him.
He's
boy.
a cuddly
He's best boy.
Yakuza.
Along with Kei Sugihara.
No, dude, Rei Hojo,
Oh yeah, Ray.
gay muscly man.
So they're both gay, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Are they gay?
Yeah.
Is Toru and the other guy
Yeah,
gay or not?
right.
No, Rei is the
No.
only gay one.
Right, yeah.
Ray's gay.
Yeah.
Toru is kind of like, I'm not really into like sex or anything like that. He doesn't really care.
He's a
but, like,
he's a what do you call the things that eat plants?
Asexual.
he's like
No, what do you call the things that eat
asexual kind
plants?
of, yeah.
Herbivore.
Herbivore.
He's an herbivore male.
That is a type of mammal that eats plants.
That's what I just said.
Anyways.
Carnivores. eat
Yeah,
women.
no.
Anyway,
God.
what was your favorite part, Sam?
That's a good question.
Oh, there's a bunch
you
of
know
good ones.
what?
I wrote a couple down.
There's so many good parts. Yeah, you know what I really like? I really like any time when Yaika gets excited that like Kirishima's coming home or
Oh yeah.
something like that. You know what I mean?
Oh.
She's like, she wants to know more about him so she can like make him cake or make him chocolate cake and. Oh yeah, he really likes chocolate. It's like, okay, well, let's
Yeah,
make him a
snuck
chocolate
in the
cake.
chocolate.
Oh, you know
Don't
what?
tell anybody.
You know what I do love actually? I love when they're all working really hard to throw him a birthday.
Oh, that was funny.
There's a lot of birthdays
They
in
were
the show.
trying to
You
keep
should my
it.
birthday.
They were trying to keep it a secret, and freaking Sugihara was trying to distract Kirishima and everything, but Kirishima was kind of being like, "You're being a little sus right now. What's going on? Like, you better tell me, or else I'll beat you up."
Well,
And then-
because it's also like, yeah.
and then the boss like came in and was all like, Kirishima, I need you to come in here, and he's like trying to stall
Yeah, it's
Kirishima, and he's like running out of ideas to talk about and stuff,
Right.
and Toru's all like, the boss is acting weird. What's going on?
Right. And what I like about this show too is you kind of get they throw in just enough. There's a very nice balance between all the characters that are introduced and why they're important to the story.
Yeah.
You get a little backstory for Sugihara at one point. You get a little backstory for Toichiro Aoi, you know, the guy who left the family.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You get and it's not too much. It's just enough for them to be relevant and important to the story. You do get Kirishima's backstory, and that's kind of that has to do with some of the climax, which is kind of nice.
The ending really
And-
teared me up.
Yeah, it was really cool. You get, and then also the head of the family and why, you know.
What happened with Yaika's mom?
She basically
Yeah,
has the
and stuff like
Totoro
that.
mom.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh.
But like, why'd you have to do it like that, dude? Why'd you
Wait,
do
did
her
the
like
mom and Totoro die? No, she didn't actually.
No, I think
No,
she
she's
woke
in the
up.
Not in the
hospital.
movie. She didn't die.
She woke
She
up,
probably
yeah.
did afterward. You know.
Damn,
Just
dude.
kidding.
Why are you so morbid?
Remember when we reviewed Japan Sinks and Nick laughed at the one chick died?
I
God.
laughed at like
That
every
was
part.
the worst. That was
So
literally the worst review
The best
ever.
part was that we got AAA podcast to put it into their comedy section.
For their award show, yeah. Then Nick was like that one part where the kid gets shot. He's like, "Hey, you got shot in the Game Boy,"
He got shot in the Game Boy.
because like the arrow hit like
Yeah.
his like little portable gaming thing. Anyway, yeah, no, did we? So we all finished this one, right? I mean, it was pretty.
Oh,
Decent.
No, I
finished
dropped
this.
it,
This
so-
was
Yeah.
one.
just kidding,
This
I
show. This
Damn.
show was like I was following it weekly.
Yeah.
I binged it and I finished about an hour ago. No, 2 hours ago. Good show.
Oh, okay, yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. Yeah, it's a very good show. I think everyone should watch it. It's very easy to watch. Feel good moments almost
I
in
think
every
there's
episode.
a memeable
Mostly
moment with episode 2 or 3 where they do the streaming, or episode 4. The Yakuza
yeah.
streaming.
Yeah, they tend
And
to
like they have a thought at the end. They're like, oh no, what if Yaika clicks on this? And it shows like them imagining her like clicking a phone, like the like button. She's like 5 or whatever. And it's just like
Yeah.
that just
She's
reminds me
7.
of the the Heaven Down to Me show, Wataten, where like the girl goes up to the countertop and like puts something on there, and everybody made it into a meme. She's like putting coins on the counter. Yeah. So like
yeah.
if you do that with Yaika clicking the like button, that's a great meme moment right there.
I think there was something weird about episode 4 when they did that. Because
It
there
was
a
very
little thing.
random.
Yeah,
I
it was
think
out of place.
That one episode was just like, this is a random bit, but okay.
Well, there was like a disclaimer in the beginning. It's like we'll be back with the regular story next week, but for now,
I thought it was still funny. It's better than a recap.
Yeah, better than a recap for sure. Yeah, but yeah, I think it's a really good show. I think y'all should watch it. It's really cute, and I'm excited to see more because I know the manga's still going. So. Yeah, dog. Okay. Me and Danny really like that one. Nick really likes it. Parallel World Pharmacy. Did not get to finish this one.
I don't trust drugs.
Big pharma. I don't like it.
Putting fucking microchips in my blood.
But Danny really liked this one, right?
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, not I. If I want to compare, between this and like Saint's magic power is omnipotent. I like Saint's power more than this. This was a little mediocre. It's pretty much jobless reincarnation, except it's less pervy.
Well, it sounds like an improvement.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely interesting, and they kind of close like the last 3 episodes or so. I think it's either like the last 4 or last 3. They actually touch up on like a major epidemic. They were trying to prep for like to prevent the Black Death from coming to the country and stuff like that. And there was just like a big commotion, and they were doing like quarantine and all that kind of stuff. So that kind of like hit home a little bit because we
didn't quarantine, Danny. We didn't do shit.
Well, anyway.
We kind of did. Kind of half-assed it.
Kind of. Anyway, but like to me, I think the ending was a little lackluster. Like there was a big baddie at the end, and honestly, there was really not much of a fight that happened. So it kind of didn't really stick it with me too much. I was just like, this is okay. It's not the best.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if they do make a second season, because the light novel is still ongoing and stuff. I mean, if they do a second season, I probably would still watch it. It's still good, in my opinion. It's just that there are a couple of flaws, especially at the end.
Okay.
So it's still pretty to look at and everything, like the character design and the powers that happens in the show is really cool, especially with Pharma and how just like how he uses his abilities and everything. So
yeah, the magical effects are cool.
Yeah.
We skipped over Black Summoner and the other teasing show.
I didn't write them on the
When will
the list
Ayumu
on the show
make
sheet
his
for a
move?
reason.
Both those shows got about a 7.0.
Okay, did any of us watch them?
No, I'm just mentioning that we skipped them.
That's why they weren't on the list.
I'm just saying we skipped them.
Okay, so anyway.
We're aware. We tried them out. Turns out I didn't have time. You know, I'd rather watch Takagi or a different teasing show. So,
I mean, yeah, they knew that when we did the first impressions. Okay, Maid I Hired, we skipped that too. Who watched Shadow's House?
I didn't have time. I ran out of time. I will get to it, but
I think
okay,
this
so
is
Danny
the
watched it.
best. Yeah, this honestly, I think this second season is really good. You find out a lot. I don't want to like
without spoiling, Danny.
Spoil anything.
Tell us, Danny. Do the shadows not die?
Fuck you. I think this season is the best out of the series so far. You kind of find out a lot of things about the dolls and the shadows and kind of what happens when children shadows become adults. So that's really interesting, and you also kind of figure out like who the master robe person is throughout the second season. I mean, it's pretty, honestly, I think I'm probably going to get hated for this, but I think this is a better version of Promise Neverland.
Well, season 2, yeah. Season 1 was good.
Right. I don't know. I think I'm liking this type of show over Promise Neverland.
Okay. That's a hot take from Danny there.
It is a hot take. You know, I find it interesting that, you know, some of the shadow people are wanting to know more about the Shadow's house and how it operates and why these living dolls are actually humans and why the Shadows are kind of pretty much like kidnapping these human children to come to this house and be like pretty much slaves to the Shadow.
And then the kid walks in,
stuff.
he's like, this must be some kind of Shadow's house scene.
Sam, can you put some crickets at the end of that?
I love when they say the title in the show.
Let me write that down.
Hey, Sam, did you have Mr. R in junior high? I don't want to say the name, but the guy he helped teach chess club. Okay, but
no,
anyway.
I didn't. Oh wait, no,
Yeah,
I did.
so
I did for one. Yeah,
When
yep.
he was, this relates to Shadow's house. Give me a second. So he, when he would do math equations on the projector, you could see the hairs on his hand because he had such hairy hands.
Yeah.
And that's what happens to children in Shadow's house when they grow up.
Anyway, Sam, you're not watching this, are you?
No.
Did you watch the first one or no?
No, that show sucks.
Wow. I think you should watch it because I think you might like it.
Look, Danny. Okay, first of all, shut up. Okay, I got things to do. All right, I gotta fucking.
You gotta go to the stove.
You gotta go to the stove.
Also, here's the problem: winter's rolling around. I haven't even begun to prep for hibernation. Okay, I gotta get a bunch of Oreos.
Listen,
salmon.
This is an easy show to watch, and I'm pretty sure Zayla would love for you to watch this because Zayla's on the Shadow's house hype train.
Okay, let me say this for you.
Zayla's house now.
I have to bulk up for the winter. Do you understand? I have to get a bunch of roasted chickens, salmon, Oreos.
Just get Instacart.
Don't forget peanut butter and chocolate. Peanut butter and chocolate
for you.
Peanut butter and chocolate. I have to get cup noodle. Okay.
You can easily have all that stuff ordered and delivered to your house. You don't even have to leave your house to get all that stuff.
I actually have a Target subscription, so I get free Target delivery.
There
anyway,
you go then. See?
Wow, fucking humble brag.
See?
Yeah, but dude, it's worth it. It's worth it, especially because you can just sit there, wait for them to drop it off at the dump.
You can just baste in your own farts all day. You don't even have to move.
What does it matter with
you? Guys just like
huh?
Ever have to open your windows because it smells like fart?
No, because I just put incense. Well,
then you're just huffing it in with incense. You got to clear it. See, this is one thing the Chinese got right. They open their windows a lot. Okay.
Okay, we're filibustering. Can we move on, please?
Be more like the Chinese. They know how to open windows.
Tokyo Mew Mew new.
I'm probably the only person who watched it.
All right, Danny. 4 minutes.
I didn't watch it.
No, 40 seconds. Go.
No fillers. Probably more true to the manga.
Sure.
Definitely more focused, like targeted audience is children. But it's still interesting. I really liked it. The animation is great compared to its 2000. I forget when it came out. I think 2000.
Yeah, something like that.
It's better than the original animation wise. So transformation segments are top notch. I really like them, and they also have really cute OP and ED, especially the ED. The ED is adorable.
Perfect review, Danny. Good job.
Yeah, unlike you, who filibusters a lot.
Okay,
You're getting
you're getting marked down for 10 points from Gryffindor for that. remark.
10 points from Gryffindor, he says, yeah. Okay, and then Aoashi.
These
I'm
are all
the only one
Danny's
who
stuff.
probably
Danny,
watched
just say
that
what
too.
else you
yeah,
watched.
These last one. Yeah, Aoashi started in spring and ended in summer. Short and sweet. It's really, really good if you like sports shows. It's nothing compared to like Haikyuu. It still has that, high stakes.
What sport is it?
Typical sports show. It's soccer, football.
So you gotta watch Blue Lock. Is it as good as Blue Lock? We'll find out.
Blue Lock is this season.
Yeah,
so.
we'll find out.
Yeah, Blue Lock is this season, and if I have to compare to the two of them, Blue Lock is better.
I was gonna say because Danny read the manga too.
Oh yeah, the
right.
manga for
Yeah,
Blue Lock.
I read. Yeah, I've read the manga for Blue Lock. I haven't read the manga for Aoashi. Aoashi is definitely more heavy drama. There's a lot of bullying that goes on in the show too. And yeah, I mean, it's still good. Like, I'm still going to continue watching it because it definitely got me invested and intrigued with what goes on, because it still stands alone and it's still different, compared to other sports shows, like how this team centers more around a team where the like academy is a powerhouse, and pretty much like all of the players are just like top notch, and they kind of just, it goes through and challenges these top notch players to do better. So it's really interesting, and that's kind of where like the whole like bullying comes in, because this academy, there are kids that have been with this school since they were like 6. And sometimes when they do these like entrance tournaments, and people who come in from when they're like in middle school into high school, the newcomers who haven't been with the school since they were kids, kind of they get like shunned, and the kids who have been there longer kind of think that they're better than anyone else because they have been with the school since they were 6. So there's definitely like high drama and high tension between the teammates that you follow throughout the show. So, and yeah, I'm really interested. But compared to Blue Lock, I think Blue Lock is gonna blow it out of the park. So.
And we can praise Blue Lock because Sen doesn't listen to the podcast, so we're safe. I know Sen was afraid of Blue Lock. I have to ask them if they watched it yet. I haven't watched it. I haven't watched the first episode yet, so I don't know what it looks like. I did hear a lot of good things about it. But I am interested on Sen's opinion because they also read the manga too.
Yeah, they're very like art forward, so like they were afraid the production wasn't going to be up to like what they liked or whatever.
And I'm totally on board with them on that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Cyberpunk Edge Runners was technically this season as well. We reviewed that with Camp Shirika, so if you want to go listen to that. Camp Shotkas. Also, I was excited to watch Futo Tente. The reason I didn't is because I haven't seen that season of Kamen Rider. And, I've heard some people say you don't need to watch it, but I feel like you do. I did watch a transformation scene from it where they do turn into Kamen Rider, and it was fucking sick. God fucking damn it. Dropkick on My Devil, third season, I didn't watch. And the rest of this, I just did not. I didn't watch any more of Luminous Witches just because it just made me want to watch Strike Witches. I wasn't a super big fan of it. The animation is really nice on it, though. I do like the designs of the characters and the uniform. I wanted to watch Kaiju File, and I didn't get to. But yeah, dude, right now, honestly, more just excited for fall. So let's talk about favorite OPs and EDs, and then we'll name our anime of the season for summer, and then I can go to the bathroom because I gotta pee. NSD order. Nick, favorite OP and ED.
Ready. What do we get? I'm scrolling down. Lycoris Recall.
Lycoris Recoil.
Oh shit, that's the wrong one.
Wait, OPs and EDs.
Scrolling further down. Okay, am I doing both or just one?
Just do
Okay,
both. We'll go down the line.
and you guys can
Yeah.
just give me all the details on the artists and shit. So, Call of the Night is my favorite OP. I'm not sure who did this one. I mean, the studio did it, right?
Dot 10 by Creepy Nuts. Oh, the studio Line Films. Yeah, I don't know who
Yeah.
boarded it or anything like that.
But this
yeah.
one I feel had some of the best, just like the best animation and the best scenes in the opening.
Yeah,
It was really
me too.
dynamic.
Me
You
too.
got the all the characters introduced. It's just like really cool looking, and
There's like that pause part where they're like looking at like the video
yeah.
of like the OP or
It's just fun,
really
and like
yeah.
it gets you hyped for the show a little bit. It it feels like nightlife, catchy song,
Yeah.
has a little bit all the above. And my favorite ED is, and this is one where actually I don't like the song for this one that much, but the animation is so cool. I picked Made in Abyss Season 2. This
Yeah.
one is just like a bunch of, it's like a charcoal drawing type of thing almost. It looks like it. It was probably done differently, but
Yeah.
you have like white, like wisps, like making shapes. They're making like those blobs that attack the villagers. They're making I don't know. There's like shooting lines, and it's cool. It's I think. Well, I think I know what it is, but it'd be spoilers to say it. So, but yeah, it's a super cool ED. It's all like black, and then like you get the white lines floating everywhere. It sounds a little bit like ReZero.
Mhm.
It reminds me of that, but yeah.
The song in that is Endless Embrace by Myth and Royd.
What else have they done? They've done a bunch of stuff.
Myth and Royd? I think they have. I don't remember what else they've done, but I'm pretty sure I've seen the name other places.
Oh, they
for
did
sure.
Tanya the Evil, Cautious Hero. Okay, yeah, a bunch of stuff.
Hell yeah. Okay. My favorite OP was Call of the Night. Same reasons for Nick. I mean, it's just really nice.
Oh,
really well put
Overlord.
together, really bored and
Maybe
nice.
that's what it reminded me of.
Overlord. Yeah, dude. And the song for Call of the Night is Dot 10 by Creepy Nuts. Never heard of that artist before. I like the band name though, Creepy Nuts. And my favorite ED was Lycoris Recoil, Hana no To by Sayuri. It just has like these really nice, like bright colored art pieces, and of the girls. All the
Yeah, that
characters
was
just
my
doing
other
different
pick for
things,
ED.
hanging
I like
out.
the song better on that one.
It's a very ED kind of ED, just kind of
Yeah,
a nice
that's like
slideshow of
that's
nice
like
art
a.
pieces.
I would recommend that. Like the Made Abyss one is just like, it was more artsy, so I picked that one. But yeah,
Yeah. Something I forgot to mention that we forgot to mention for Lycoris Recoil is a lot of the art that's in it's like the intermission cards, and at the ED and stuff like that are really good.
I forgot about those.
I mean the
The
intermission cards are so
interstitials
good.
or whatever
Like,
they're
there's-
called. Those are sick. I love when
Yeah, yeah.
every anime should do
They're-
that. Like Full
Yeah,
Metal
no,
Alchemist,
like every
Gurren
anime
Lagann,
should.
they do that. I love that shit.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. We should talk about those more often when an anime has it, out for sure. But yeah.
Oh, dude,
Danny, what
and
about you?
what was it? Bookworm, Ascendance of a Bookworm, had an interstitial illustrated by the Witch Hat Atelier artist.
Kamame Shirahama.
Yes. In a completely different show.
Yeah.
And that was magical.
That's nice. I don't know why she would waste her time doing that for a mid-show, but all right.
All right, I'm going to leave.
That show sucked. Okay, Danny.
My favorite OP is from Assassination.
Assassination Classroom.
Classroom of
You guys
the
should both
Elite
watch that, by the way. You
Season
both
2.
love that show.
Anyway, yeah, Classroom of the Elite Season 2, Dance in the Game by ZAQ. It's just fun. I was like on the fence between this one and Yakuza Babysitting, but I think this one is a winner for me. I kind of like the dark tones of the OP. It kind of sets you up on pretty much how the show is, and they kind of use that like retro comic book pop culture kind of thing with like
Oh, the dots.
and Yeah.
Does anybody
yeah.
else get
And
like
they
the
also-
Freudian response
they-
from the
they-
dots? Like they get a little chub from those dots?
I do not
right,
know how
never
to
mind.
respond to that.
All right. Anyway, Danny. God.
Yeah. Also, you get a little panty, like crease of the booty walking in the OP, which is all.
I need to
like,
watch this
okay.
now. I forgot about this.
I'll sit here. I'll give you. I'll send.
No,
you a
I'll,
link.
I'll find it once
I'll
my
send a
page
link.
loads.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, yeah. I mean, it's not like a big like booty crease, but like you can see the like little.
Is it like the space
while
standy?
the chick is
when she
walking?
bends over, you can see the butt.
No, no. The like the booty is walking, and like you can just see just like the small little creases
like
of the
the office
cheeks.
lady skirt. That's like a black skirt.
Sure, I don't. Nick, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, God, Nick, just get out of here. Let Danny finish, for God's sakes.
Jeez.
Nick is like trying to get every detail of the booty crease.
Like I really don't. I can't. I'm done. Anyway, and my ED is another second season, Shadow's House, Masquerade by Clarice. Yeah, this one's definitely a banger. Like it's for sure like ED material from the song to just like how the animation is. Nothing like too crazy happens. It's just kind of showing you the different types of shadow characters and their doll parts, and there's just kind of like this light that goes around and kind of shows you their silhouette and stuff, which is really nice. So, and yeah,
Is it as good as the
I
first
just
Shadow
love-
House one? Because that was a good one.
Yeah, that ED was really good.
That was
too.
probably better.
The same artist who did the ED for the first one actually does the OP for the second season, which is also pretty good too. I think I'm
No
you know
way
what?
it
Hot
beats the
take.
first
I'm gonna
one.
go. I'm gonna go. I like this one better than the first one. Maybe not animation.
Well, this one has better
because
animation, I think.
I think the first one kind of had better animation than this one.
Wait, what are we talking about? Shadow House ED, right?
Right.
Am I thinking of the OP?
You're talking about the first ED though, correct?
Yeah, the first one with the train is going down. They're like choo choo choo.
Yeah. But song-wise, I think this one is better.
Danny, you have the opposite opinions. All right.
Is that wrong? Aren't I allowed to have my own opinions? Like I don't have to agree with you on everything.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
We're on the same podcast,
So-
Danny. We got to have the same ideas.
No, we don't. We don't have to always have the same ideas. And
Will you
and
let
I-
her finish, man?
You and I are honestly like polar opposites when it comes to certain things. And honestly, that is why people like our podcast, is because everyone's taste is different. So fuck you.
Everyone yell at Nick.
Danny would be like a politician. At the end of every pitch, she'd be like, all right, here's my bill. Fuck you. Just walk off.
God damn, dude. All right. So Danny likes...
Here's a bill for fixing the water pipes. Fuck you.
So Danny likes
Can I just
Shadow's
go
House.
first so that I can get so like Nick can just go off at the end?
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm kind of
right.
I'm done waiting. My anime
just
of
do
the
it.
my anime
Anime
of the
season, Danny
season
first,
is Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting. That's it.
Yeah.
I have
Question,
nothing else
did
to
you
say.
also have Gakuin Babysitters as your anime of the season that one time? Or no? I don't remember.
Nick, that's irrelevant and I don't remember. Let's talk about summer season, please.
I don't think she did, by the way. Yeah, that's a good choice, though. I struggled between Call of the Night and Lycoris Recoil. Because they're my favorites. I actually pre-ordered 2 boxes of this new card game I've never played before because it's a Lycoris Recoil
Dude,
set.
that's your anime this season, right? Oh, maybe they just don't have Call of the Night cards.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
you
they
did
had
that
Call of
too.
the Night, I would have got that too. But yeah, I picked Call of the Night just because I really like vampire stuff. and
Monogatari.
I was really
All right. Sorry. I gotta stop interrupting.
he was about to pop off again. No, yeah, Sam. No, like I really love vampire stuff, and I really liked the atmosphere, the animation, and Kodayama's art style. Apparently, I love. So very cool. I really like Call of the Night. Lycoris Recoil was a very, very close second. But yeah.
Well, I picked correctly. I picked Lycoris Recall. Licorice. There's a recall on Licorice. We put too much yellow number 5 in there.
There's a recall on Licorice.
Yeah, this was just a fun show. It's an anime original. This was a great show. I love the characters. I love the animation. It's just the story itself was kind of somewhat run of the mill, but I love the climax of it too. It's just like everything was pretty good. It wasn't a perfect show. There's some slight, like if you really think about it, how do her bullets pierce steel but don't pierce skin? That's kind of funny. But anyway, everybody brings that one up. It's like she shoots through car doors, but then it's like, oh, you shot me in the face. I'm fine.
Yeah,
because Chisada doesn't want to
like
kill people. So yeah, that's like part of her character arc and like part of the secret to what's going on. But anyway, yeah, great show. Cyberpunk Edge Runners we didn't mention. That one it's weird. It doesn't feel like part of the season because it all came out at once. And I mean I would probably pick Cyberpunk Edge Runners as the number 1, but it just feels like it's in a different section. So like I'll probably at the end of the year I'll probably rank that one higher than the stuff from the season. I just want to be fair.
Well, and that's why we should do more. That's why we should do more Netflix batch shows like we do Netflix batches like how we do these. But we end up just doing Netflix
And
reviews
technically
by
it's an
themselves a lot of the
ONA,
time.
so it's ineligible.
But yeah, we should do like more Netflix batches, kind of like how we do like seasonal review batches. But yeah, I'm with that. I liked this season for the fact that my top 2 shows, one of them was an original and the other one was based on a manga. That
Made in Abyss. That also felt like cheating because it's season 2.
Yeah, Made in Abyss is like.
It's hard to say that's my favorite because it's so brutal.
I struggled with picking that too.
I think Made in Abyss
was
is like the best show of the season, but it's not my favorite. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. But anyway, let us know what your favorite shows were this season. Hope you guys enjoyed the summer review. Hope you guys also enjoyed that extra cinematography episode there. Danny's trying to do more, some spooky reviews for October. Since,
I'm gonna
on our
spectacle
regular
those
show,
reviews.
Since we're not doing too much spooky stuff for the main show, Danny is doing some cinematography.
We got something cooking.
And also, we got something cooking a little bit. I might be cooking some ham later. Who knows? I might throw a ham in the oven. That being said, let us know what your favorite summer show is, and if there was something we missed, tell us to watch it. We'll watch it. And we're excited for fall season, and it's cold as a witch's titty out here. All right, I love you guys very much. I'll always love you just the way you are. I've been Sam. That's been Danny. That's been Nick, and this has been the Anime Summit Podcast. It's cold in here. Cold.
You're my Haku.
Shh.